Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to talk about the Jedi Method. Jedi intent plus Jedi action equals Jedi outcome. Recently, someone asked if they handled a situation like a Jedi. They felt they did, but they weren't sure. There was something kind of nagging at them. In life, you're going to be presented with many situations that's going to test you as a person and as a Jedi. And afterwards, you may have questions. Did I approach this thing as a Jedi? Did I act as a Jedi? And the way that Jedi living approaches that question or helps form that question is through the Jedi Method. That is a simple reminder or a simple thing that we apply to our decision making. Jedi intent plus Jedi action equals Jedi outcome. The reason all three things are mentioned, intent, action, outcome, is because each are equally important to the Jedi. We don't live by a philosophy of the ends justify the means. So the outcome doesn't outweigh what you do to get there. How you act, how you respond, what you do, that's important. But so are your intentions. But intentions alone, as the saying goes, good intentions pave the road to hell. So the question we come to is, how does a Jedi approach a difficult situation? Well, we have Jedi ethics, we have Jedi philosophy. These are things that you can find at any website that you are a part of, any organization you're a part of. They're gonna have some basics of this. And this is stuff you probably already read or know. These are the 33 teachings, these are 21 maxims, these are Jedi Circle, the Jedi Code. That's that basic philosophy, right? That's the thing that helps inform your overall outlook and frames how you approach a problem. As we say, Jedi is a box. You have a framework to work in, but it's a very big box, so it's very individualistic. Still, you have to know that framework to work within it. So when it comes to approaching a situation as a Jedi, it's just a question of intent, action, and outcome. Did you approach the situation with the Jedi intent? Oftentimes we can look at something like the 5 goals of the Jedi. Was the intention there to defend someone in need, provide support, render aid? You can look at Jedi action, and again, we can see these things in our philosophy. Did you approach the situation with knowledge? Were you patient? Were you objective? Basically, what we're asking here is, did you act as a Jedi? Peace, knowledge, serenity, harmony. Were these things upheld within the situation? Did you act with these things in mind? Was that your intention to act with those things in mind? If you combine intent with action, oftentimes you will come to the Jedi outcome, but not always. That doesn't mean the outcome doesn't matter. A Jedi is not absolved from the outcome, right? Just because you had Jedi intent and Jedi action doesn't mean that the outcome is no longer your responsibility. Jedi outcome is something that we want to achieve. That's something we are looking to have happen. But certainly when we find ourselves in a tough situation, there are many different people involved and many different circumstances and things that we have to take into account. And we can't plan for everything. We can't know everything. Sometimes that means the decision we make doesn't end in the best solution possible that we had hoped for. That is why it's still within the Jedi Method. Most of the time when we're talking about a Jedi outcome, we're talking about a more permanent solution. We're talking about something that's going to help down the road and that won't require our constant intervening in any situation down the road. We want to help people to help themselves. That is the core idea behind the Jedi path. We're not here to shoulder everybody's burdens. We want people to be able to grow and be capable in their own right. So anytime that you're approaching a situation, yes, it's great that you know the Jedi practices, and it's great that you know the Jedi tenets, and it's great that you know the foundations of Jedi philosophy and Jedi ideals. That's wonderful. But applying it to everyday life is what living as a Jedi is all about. When you are in that decision-making process, just run by the Jedi Method real quick. Jedi intent plus Jedi action equals Jedi outcome. You can use this to help make decisions. You can use this for reflection. If you have the question, did I approach this as a Jedi? Think about it, break it down. Did you have Jedi intent? What was it? Be specific, Did you act as a Jedi or react as a Jedi? What were your actions? Are they in line with Jedi philosophy and Jedi practices? And of course, Jedi outcome. Was a long-term resolution reached this? Would this be considered a diplomatic resolution? Would this be considered an outcome that a Jedi would approve of? Consider these things. Does it fit within our philosophy? So consider those things. Jedi intent plus Jedi action equals Jedi outcome. apply them to your life, it can really help with the decision making and the ethical value of Jedi philosophy, applying Jedi philosophy to everyday life. That's what we want. So make sure you run by the Jedi method. Jedi intent plus Jedi action equals Jedi outcome. Thank you for watching. You know where all the buttons are. May the Force be with you.